What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the One Leg Loser podcast. I'm your boy Bear Down Rick, alongside the infamous Ghost, Jay, the producer. He's actually there, but he's invisible right now. But we want to welcome you guys to our Super Bowl week episode. And so we want to thank you guys for joining us for this NFL season. This is going to be the week before the Super Bowl. You see
What up,
Jose.
people? What up?
Jose, what's going on, man? How's it going? Welcome to the week. How's your week been? Talk to the people. Tell them what your thoughts are.
Nah, man, been great. Been great. Had a good week. It's finally here, man. It's bittersweet. We finally at Super Bowl, man. I'm excited for the Super Bowl. I'm sure just like everyone is out there. I want to welcome everyone now. We are live streaming on Facebook, and we
Hey,
are
boo.
live streaming on Twitter as well. So we on 3 platforms, all live stream right now, baby. Welcome in. Drop the comments down low. We try to get to every single comment. We try to, make it fun and nice up in here. Blah blah blah. Hold on. Yeah. No, hold on, bro. Are we live, bro?
We live. I see a clock running. There's a clock running. It says we're live.
All right.
14th
I
is
don't see the
here.
clock. All right, bet. All right. So yeah, like I said, welcome everybody. Super Bowl weekend. Hey, I posed this question to you, right? Do you? I don't like the whole, wait a week, man, and then at least now, right? Because before we had a Pro Bowl to look forward to. We had like the Pro Bowl games. Now it's a freaking shit show. No one's watching that. No one's out there. No one's gonna watch a flag football. They don't have. I mean, do they even have like the competition games anymore? I don't even know.
I don't know.
It's
I
like
told you.
during the week on a Tuesday, bro. What is that? At least back in the day, man, you would look forward to the Pro Bowl because even though it was not like super competitive, it got pretty competitive towards the end because there was a cash prize at the end and guys wanted to go hard, and obviously there was tackling. That's the good old days. Now they should just do away with that crap, honestly, man.
Well, wasn't also a part of the Pro Bowl was that whoever won the Pro Bowl, whichever side, had to do something with their seating or their ranking. If I'm not mistaken, I think that was a part of.
I think that's baseball, bro.
Oh, that's baseball. Damn, I confused sports.
Baseball, yeah.
Yeah, that's a baseball thing. But no, listen. I think I remember you text me during the week, randomly about that, and my response is the same. Yeah, I actually turned it on. I said, let me see what this is.
You actually put it on?
I put it on for literally like 30 seconds, and as soon as I started watching it, I'm like, what is this? I said, bro, listen, it's not even worth my time. It's become a joke. Again, my biggest concern or my biggest gripe about this thing is the fact that you put a name, Pro Bowler in front of somebody. Again, especially some of the people that may have been chosen. That again, great. They're playing in the NFL, but
nobody wants to play in that thing.
That's the reason why
Shador makes it. That's the reason why
Joe Flacco made it.
No one wants to play in that crap. It's crap.
Did you see the video? Did you see the video of them walking out? I don't know if you saw. There was a video of Flacco, Shador, and Burrow walking out, and Burrow's face. Like if I don't really want to, it looks like he didn't want to be. I didn't want to be her face. Like I'm really here doing this thing. But yeah, listen, my drives are just like I said.
I'm sure he went because he got paid a pretty penny. So
I'm sure. Again, I think I also told you. I think the NFL has to ramp up the Super Bowl, and again, I don't know if you're familiar with the radio's role. I mean, every media platform, everybody and their mother. It goes out there and this
shit is like Pacers Thunder, man. There is no hype there's no hype to the Super Bowl. There is no storylines in the Super Bowl. There's two small market teams going at it. There's no Buffalo Bills. There's no Eagles. This shit is not exciting, bro. It's not. I'm sorry. I love football, man. I can't wait for the game on Sunday. But this is Thunder's Pacers, man. And I'm afraid it's gonna be a boring game.
Listen, again, yeah, I think the game has kind of just been. It doesn't have that to it. It doesn't have the storylines to it like how some of the old game the past games have had. But yeah, man, it's a game. It's a game, and we're gonna be talking about what our thoughts are, who's going to win the game. We'll talk about that in a little bit. But yeah, I just think right now the NFL is just a promotional thing. I think I just mentioned to you earlier, we were talking about the halftime show and just a lot of people some people having gripe about Bad Bunny being the halftime show. And again, it's just a storyline and just people are wanting things a certain way. And again, it is what it
Yeah,
is.
so talk to me about the Bad Bunny situation. Talk to me about that.
Well, again, I still don't even really understand the full aspect of it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, just people.
Is it because he's Hispanic? Is it because he's gonna be singing Spanish music?
I think
Because
it's more the
what?
Spanish music part because you can't say Hispanic because it's. I mean, J Lo was on the Super Bowl halftime.
Yeah, okay, but she was singing
Shakira.
English for the most part. I think I'm pretty
So
sure.
I think the biggest gripe is the fact that it's all being done in Spanish.
Yeah.
So I
Oh, but
think that's.
why do you sing English? He got a few English songs, no?
I don't know about that, but I think he made a
Yeah.
comment, and correct me if I'm wrong, people out there, but I think he made it clear that none of his songs are going to be in English. Everything
Oh
is
shit.
straight Spanish. So,
But you know what?
y-
But you know what? To all the haters out there, that to me smells like he's gonna bring somebody out. I think the NFL has gotten so much backlash on this topic. They're not just gonna sit there and take it and be like, "Damn, we ain't do nothing." I think he
yeah.
might bring somebody out like like a rapper or someone that sings in English. You know what I'm saying? Because if not, bro, you're gonna lose millions of eyes, and that's the last thing the NFL wants to do. They want to
Well,
keep you
believe
glued
it
to
or
that
not,
TV.
believe it or not, speaking of that, there's another halftime show going on. So
That's not, that's crazy.
there's an alternative to that halftime. Kid Rock is actually going to be doing the alternative halftime show during
Where
that
do you know?
time.
So where, like on a separate on a whole entire network?
Yeah, like I'm not sure exactly what platform it's going to be on, but yeah, they're.
That's crazy. You on mute, bro? I can't hear you. I don't know why this happens, bro. I can't hear you. Puerto Rico gangland. Can you hear me? Yeah, I can't hear you.
Not good. Not good to start off the episode.
There you go. There you
All
go. There you
right.
go.
The host has unmuted your mic. That's what I'm getting on my end here. It says the
Well, no,
host has
I was
unmuted
messing.
your mic.
I was messing with it, but that wasn't it. Anyways,
All right.
go
Well,
ahead.
really quickly, getting back to the topic here as we're going through it, I think it's just more. This is a business move by the NFL, man. This is the NFL is trying to make this an international sport, and I think there's a group of people, and this is what I was talking with Annette about was that I think a lot of some Americans that really love football, they're like, hey, man, this is an American sport. We want Americans to do this. We want Americans to do that. Again, I chat GPT like how many because we had that conversation like how many players are actually international players. This is not like basketball, right? Where basketball is international.
Oh,
People coming from
there's probably like 10 international players in the league.
it's 98 to 97 to 98% Americans that play in the
Yeah,
NFL.
that makes
So
sense.
and it's not like baseball because we were talking about baseball. I was like, yeah, baseball, I get it, but baseball is an international thing in the sense that most of the guys that are coming to play baseball, man, they're from the Caribbean. They're
Yeah,
from
they just simply don't play football in other countries. I mean, it's simple
and
as
I
that.
think that's where the NFL is trying to like. Again, I think we're playing two more games this year, next coming year, international, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, yeah.
So,
I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
so I think the NFL is trying to go globally, and then
Oh, what's up
the
with my
old
hat,
school
bro?
fan base is like, nah, man, we want this is our thing. Like this is America. We want this to be American, and yeah, I think that's just a big thing. I ain't gonna front. I'm gonna be honest here on camera here. So as I was dropping off my daughter to school today, and you may think I'm stupid or you may think I might be wrong, and I'm cool with that. But I was dropping off my daughter, and there was this lady. She walked by, and it had the Super Bowl, t-shirt, Super Bowl t-shirt. Just how we have like the Lombardi Trophy there in the middle. And again, she had a t-shirt on. It's usually the American flag behind it with the Lombardi. but she had the Puerto Rican flag behind her with the Lombardi. And I ain't gonna lie, I'm like, this is an American thing. This was just my rationality of it, you know. But I get it. They're doing it because of Bad Bunny, and it's a Bad Bunny thing, and they're trying to support him for coming on. Again, it's probably a non-factor, but again, it's just a topic that's been going on with the NFL. I love to hear what people feel, what people think. Again, that was just my initial thought. I mean, listen, Bad Bunny's gonna be halftime. You got to deal with it. Just watch it. I'm sure people are gonna watch it.
Yeah, I'm sure they're gonna watch it and they're gonna be complaining on Twitter as they watch it. What is this guy saying? What is this guy saying?
What's this man talking about? What is he saying? There's gonna be
all the fucking Karens out there gonna be saying that shit.
They're gonna be like, "Hey man, what's going on here? What's this guy saying? This is why we should have had YouTube. We should have had YouTube on here. We should have had Blink 182 doing the halftime show."
But I'm telling you, bro, because there's bets on it. There's live bets on there, like who's gonna come out, who might come out, this and that. Somebody's gonna come on stage, man.
Okay, you're calling it. So you're calling somebody else is gonna come on stage.
Only because there's actual bets on there. There's like bets for Travis Scott. There's bets on Travis Scott. There's bets on other guys.
All right. Well, let me ask you a question. Knowing, do you know Bad Bunny's catalog at all? Like, do you know anything?
I have no idea.
Okay.
If you told me Bad Bunny, I'm like, oh, Gasolina, and that's not even him.
That's not
the other guy, and that's not even him. Like, no, bro, I don't know anything about Bad Bunny, bro. Nothing, zero. I know he won a shit ton of Grammys the other day.
Well, listen, man. I mean, biggest artist in the world, right? Like, according to like statistics, like he's like, I mean, gonna say this. I mean, he might be bigger. He might get bigger than Michael Jackson. Like, it might be just crazy.
Stop it, though. Now you're trying to go viral, bro. Like,
no.
Bad Bunny is bigger than Michael Jackson.
I didn't say he is. Relax. Don't clip me into saying. I didn't say he made eclipse. He may eclipse the way that his career is going.
Never.
He may eclipse it.
Never.
Again, I'm not agreeing with it. I'm just telling you what's going on.
Never,
because it's worldwide.
Is Bad Bunny hot in China?
All right. Yeah.
I'm asking you. Is he hot?
I mean, China? I don't know. I'm not in China. Anybody in the chat from China, drop a bunny emoji.
If no one ever in the history of ever is going to be bigger than Michael Jackson or Elvis, bro. No one.
Hey, listen, potentially, like, hey, more power to it. But all right, so let's go back to the catalog thing. So we know he did a song with Drake, right? Did he do a song with Drake? I think he did a song with Drake. So who do you think might be coming out with him? If you're gonna put your money somewhere, who's coming?
I have no idea, man. I just seen it on one of these betting platforms that came out, and they were talking about who could potentially come out with Bad Bunny, and they were taking a bunch of bets on that shit too.
And who's at that? Who was the favorite?
I'm looking for it right now. Let me tell you. Bad Bunny halftime opener. Top artist. Blah blah blah. How many? But I don't know. I seen it earlier, man. I should have recorded that shit in my brain, but I didn't. They just got bets on his halftime opener right now. Like what song is gonna be, but as far as him bringing somebody out, I don't see it. I know I seen it earlier, but whatever. Whatever. It doesn't even matter.
It is what it is. But listen. That's why. This is how you're talking about how not irrelevant, but how some people may feel like this is kind of like a boring Super Bowl to some people, that we're talking about the halftime show when we should be focused on the game, the players, the people that are at hand. And I think that's what matters. I mean, the stories behind that.
Yeah, no, facts. All right. So, moving on. Let's get to the coaches, man. There's been a coaching update. And my boy Rick here told me that the Cardinals position has been filled.
Breaking news.
Mr. Mike LaFleur.
LaFleur.
He's an OC for the Rams. So that's a pretty good pickup for them, man. I know Sean McVay calls the offense in over there in Los Angeles, but I'm pretty sure this guy Mike has picked up a lot. He's done a lot throughout the years. Being alongside Sean McVay, a Super Bowl winning coach at that. So the Cardinals might make a little bit of noise as long as
But
as long. I
Murray's
mean,
not coming back though.
no. Murray's not gonna be there. But Murray's done, man.
Well, I know he's done, but then who's the
Murray's
quarterback?
gonna be out the league in like 2 years, man. Murray's not it.
But you don't
He's
think he'll
not
be a
it.
backup somewhere? You don't. I kind of see him like maybe just a backup.
I don't even see him as a backup.
Ooh.
Not because of his talent. I don't think the guy loves football. I
Ooh.
don't think he
Okay.
loves football. I don't think so. I think he's more into the gaming world. That type of bro. There was news all over the place a few years back where he was late to meetings because he was playing Call of Duty, he was playing video games, doing this and that. So I don't think the man loves football. But listen, I could be totally wrong, but just from the outside looking in, that's just what it looks like to me. I think he'd be out of the league in a few years. He might he go do a whole career in something else and make tons of money there. He's already making.
I'm sure.
That's just how I feel.
Yeah, listen, man. Listen, this is higher, man. Mike LaFleur. I think we mentioned this might be Matt LaFleur's brother or something like that, or family member. Drop in the chat if you have the answer to that. But listen, I think the upside to this is, you're going to eventually come into a modern offense, some faster rhythm. He's going to bring some structure, timing. Mirroring the passing and run game. Now it's just finding the right piece with the right quarterback to be able to mirror that. So yeah, I mean, listen. Now the question is. Again, we were talking about I was listening to somebody talk about this, and he was mentioning a lot of these OCs, man. They're smart, man. They can drop any play, but can they stand in front of 52 men? Can they lead a team? Can they lead a group of men and they follow him? That's going to be the question with any coach. So I think again,
so it's a big leap, going from OC to now head coach, and I'm pretty sure he's gonna want to call the plays. I'm sure. I'm pretty sure. I mean, for a first year guy, that's a tall task, man. That's a tall task to go in there, call the plays, run the team, do this, do that.
Have them buy into the culture. Have them buy into what you're selling.
So, listen, man. More power to Kubiak and Mr. LaFleur over there. It's not gonna be easy because those franchises are. It's not the best situation going in as far as talent already on the board. I don't know if you heard Max Crosby already said he wants out. He was super upset. He was super upset on how he was super upset on how they benched him basically the last few weeks of the season, and they called it an injury. He I think he even went on Twitter or something like that. He was taking videos of him bouncing on a trampoline or in the pool.
Oh, he was shooting basketball. Yeah, he was shooting basketball, throwing a fadeaway shot.
Saying, look, I'm not injured. Like, they lying basically. So I think he's extremely frustrated with them. I think he wants out. So good luck to whoever is going to pay that price because it's going to be a hefty ass price, but you're going to get a hell of a player. So I mean, we'll see what happens there. But if the Raiders pull off that, I think we talked about it last episode. I mean, if you can get rid of Crosby and bring in 2 or 3 first rounders or some second rounders, man, that's enticing, man. You put a quarterback in, you build a line for him. You got the running back, you got the tight end, and you throw everything to the defense. Ooh, baby! If Mendoza's any good, if he's any good. Man, them Raiders, man, they can turn that franchise around in 2 years, man. In 2 years, they can turn it around.
Listen, nobody can say anything because you just never know. You just never really know like how things play out. But you're right. Listen, man,
they got a crazy salary cap. We mentioned that a few episodes back as well. I think they're number one. I know they're top 3, and with the Cardinals up there. So shit, man, be careful, man. Be careful. And Tom Brady's running the show.
Man, it's going to be an interesting year, man. Listen, next year is going to be interesting with all these coaching changes, with all these new programs. Between Baltimore, the Steelers, you guys in Miami. Just
we don't belong in the same conversation, bro.
No, but what I mean is, again, I understand your point of view. You don't belong, but again, it's something new, something different that's coming, right? And we don't know. We don't know what things look like, right? How is this all going to play out? But kudos to you guys. Thank you guys for your guys running back coach, whoever, I forgot the guy's name is, but we appreciate you from Miami Dolphins. He's now the Chicago Bears. Yeah, the running backs coach.
Studfield.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah. He's going to be the running backs coach now. So
Okay.
maybe he
Yeah. Well,
maybe
you. I
brings
mean. I mean. Yeah.
maybe bring A Chain with him. Maybe A
I mean,
Chain.
if you ain't got A chain, I mean, the
And
results ain't gonna be the
fastest guy in the
same.
world, fastest guy in the world, fastest guy in the world,
I
fastest
mean,
guy.
you sent me the clip. He is one of the
I did.
fastest guys. Every
So
NFL player said he was.
hey, listen. I sent him a clip, ladies and gentlemen. And hey, listen. Kudos to the NFL players again. Takes a humble man to say, hey, listen, man, you got it. You
You
got
got
it,
it.
man.
You
You
got
got
it.
it.
You got it.
Fastest guy.
Yeah, man. All right. So I wanted to bring. I wanted to think. I wanted to ask you a question. I heard it earlier, so I thought it was an interesting topic. I wanted to get your thoughts on it. That's a later segment, guys. No, that's not the segment right now. All right. So it came. They were talking about the Hall of Fame, right? And they were talking about basically system or talent, right?
Mhm.
System or talent. Was it Bill Belichick's incredible system? He was because remember he was a GM. He was this. He was that. He made a lot of calls. It started with him and
Mhm.
ended with him. Was it Bill Belichick running that team, building that defense, calling the defense? This is all everything he did, or was it Tom's Brady greatness? That
Great
without
question.
Tom Brady, you just couldn't do it.
Mm.
And he kind of proved it before. I mean, it is what it is, right? He kind of proved something when he went to Tampa Bay away from Belichick, and he won. While Belichick did not win, and then coincidentally, he's out of the league now. So
Yeah.
I wanted to get your thoughts on system or talent.
I think both can be true, and I think you made the greatest point.
We're not going to straddle the fence. We're not going to straddle the
No,
fence.
no, no. We're not straddling the fence here, Jose. Listen to what I have to say and
All
why I'm
right, go,
saying
all
it.
right, all right, all right.
Both can be true, right? I think Tom Brady answered that by going to Tampa in a different system with a different team in a different city and going out there and winning the damn Super Bowl. And again, matter of fact, not a young Tom Brady, an older Tom Brady. So that is can't be taken from him. But what I will say is I think I think what allowed Tom Brady to become who he is, we got to give credit to the Bill Belichick of molding. And I'm kind of seeing that in my early stage. I'm not
So
comparing
it's the
Ben
system
Johnson. Huh?
or the talent? System or talent?
I,
One or two.
I'm hard pressed. I'm not gonna lie. I'm hard pressed. I think the talent came because the system. So if you're gonna put the egg, is it the chicken or the egg? Which one came first? Then I would say I'm gonna leave. If that's the case, if I gotta choose chicken or the
What's the
egg,
answer, man? System or talent?
system. So then system. Damn it. So I'm gonna
All right,
call
there
it the
you go.
system.
System.
The
There you go.
system created the Tom Brady that played in Tampa. That's my answer.
All right. No, for sure, for sure. I just system or talent. All right, because I mean, I can see how I was hoping
Well,
you would go this way.
let me process my mind, man. But I don't go that fast, so I gotta
I'm-
slow it down and think it through
I
and
hear you.
talk it
I hear
out.
you. I hear you. I hear you.
Can't just be like,
I was thinking you were gonna go this way, and I'm glad you did go this way because to me, I don't give a shit who you are. You Vince Lombardi. You're. I don't give a shit. If you ain't got the quarterback, you ain't got the dogs. You ain't winning nothing. Plain and
100%,
simple. Plain and
100%.
simple. I don't care what system. It could be the golden system of all systems. If you ain't got nobody to run that shit properly, it ain't happening. But
Sure.
so that's my feeling. But I
Oh, we lost him. So Jose was thought was the system where you got to have the dogs and the players, and I agree with him on that 100%, ladies and gentlemen. Please like, subscribe, comment. He'll be back. He probably got a power outage down in South Florida.
nah,
He didn't
fucking
pay his
neighbor
light
calling
bill.
me and
He
shit.
didn't pay his cable bill. I don't know what's going on, but he's back and he's here.
Right.
But let him
So yeah.
finish his
So like I
statement.
was saying, man, it's you can have all you can have all the best system in the world. Tight is gonna win. Like I said, Brady proved it by going to Tampa. Not a young Tom Brady. He went out there older. He found a way with Bruce Arians and they won it. Not that they had a great team. So it wasn't
Yes.
all Tom Brady. It wasn't all Tom Brady, but
No, not at
listen,
all.
Tom Brady helped. Obviously, he's the quarterback, but the thing is, right? That was also a great system. That's Bruce Arians. Like Bruce Arians. Like so. Still, at the end of the day, you need the talent. So I don't want to straddle the fence. At the end of
Well,
the day,
you
you
need
need
a
talent.
you need 11. You need 11 guys. You need the full thing.
Listen, on every single play, if one out of the 11 fail, the play fails.
That's
I mean,
true.
it's simple. It's the ultimate team sport. One out of 11 fails, the play fails. Unless you have an A chain or you have an incredible talent, like Randy
Caleb
Moss.
Williams, like a Caleb Williams and stuff like that,
Oh, who? Oh, that's
Caleb
Caleb
Williams.
Williams. That Caleb Williams. So I guess he's incredible talent. He's incredible talent now.
No, he is.
Oh,
Listen,
he is.
man.
Okay. So it
Seven,
hasn't even been 3 years, and he's already
well,
passed.
I'm going to be on year 3, but I think I've seen.
No, but you give 3.
I give 3.
You're not at 3 yet. Right now he's incredible talent. That's it. He's arrived. Oh my fucking God! I can't hear you.
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you now.
Okay, sorry, my dad was calling me. I don't know how it's going through because I have it on non-disturb, but nevertheless, I will say this about Caleb Williams. I don't know. I don't want to say. I can't say again. I have to see it's sustainable, but the talent is there. I don't think nobody that's watched the 2025 season in their right mind could say that the talent is not there. So what I mean by the talent, he's got the it factor. Now, can he replicate that? Can he grow in that? That's the question that's going to be answered. And I, in my opinion, am about 99% sure that, yes, he is that guy. I have faith that this man is going to be a top 5 quarterback in the league in the next 2-3 years. I believe he's smart enough. I think he's shown enough that, hey, you could take this Bronco that he was, and you could kind of train him to be a thoroughbred. And I think Ben Johnson, and I think that's why I think when we were talking about the whole Bill Belichick, Tom Brady, you kind of have to have that mirror that has to mix together. You could be a great quarterback, but if you got a crappy coach and a crappy system, you can't. It's not Superman. Just unfortunately, just like a Josh Allen, right? Again, I'm not saying Mike McDermott is a horrible coach because, geez, man, they've been in the playoffs year out, year out. They went to the AFC Championship game a couple of times, but it just wasn't enough. And again, I don't know what it is, but I mean, you have this incredible talent, but geez, if the whole team didn't go together and the whole coaching staff, you just don't get there. So that's all I'm saying. Again, he's got the talent.
No, for sure. I mean, like you said, I think I'm pretty sure, like all Americans, that tuned into Bears games, and this, they saw what he's capable of.
That's all I'm saying. The capability.
Now, okay, yeah, he's capable of he's capable of becoming something special. Is he going to become something special? We don't know.
We'll see.
I did see this. This is not a Caleb episode, but we brought it up.
We're just talking.
I did see a lot of inconsistencies in his game. Granted, it's year 2. He's learning a new system, so I get it. But can you see the raw talent that hopefully Ben Johnson can mold? Yeah, for sure, 100%. You can't take that away from him. But moving on. This year's 2026 Hall of Fame inductees, man, well deserved. Mr. Drew Brees, who unfortunately back in 2006 or something like that, we screwed up and we took Culpepper. I could be mixing up my years. Don't judge me.
The Mighty Dolphins. Mighty Dolphins in the decisions.
Larry Fitzgerald. Larry Fitzgerald might be my favorite wide receiver of all time. If you know anything about me,
favorite of all time?
Yeah, wide receiver, my favorite wide receiver of all time. If you know anything about me, you know the type of players that I love, and because of their character, the way they carry themselves. This man not only was an amazing player, he was an amazing human. Never got in trouble that we know of. Obviously, amazing person. Adam Vinatieri, great, amazing kicker. He won the Patriots. How many Super Bowls? Like 2 or 3. Man, the guy's incredible. Roger Craig. I didn't really see too much of Roger Craig, but I know he was a beast in the 49ers. So kudos to him. I believe he was. There was a stat I heard earlier. First 1,000-yard rusher, something like that. I don't know. Don't judge me. Something like that. And then Luke Kuechly, man. Look, unfortunately, this guy had way too many concussions throughout his career, but that guy is Ray Lewis, freaking Patrick Willis, Urlacher, Now Zach Thomas is in the Hall of Fame. Like he's that dude. Incredible player. I can't listen. This is a great class. Yeah,
Fun fact.
A controversial class, but a great class nonetheless.
Fun fact about Luke Kuechly: he's the second youngest player to ever be inducted into the Hall of Fame.
Okay.
Now, again, I don't know if you've seen this, but the Pat McAfee show again during the week of the Super Bowl had a episode where they were doing like trivia, and it was two teams. It was Drew Brees and Kuechly against Fitzgerald and Vinatieri. And you know how they have these talk show hosts and they say, phone a friend, phone a friend. If you don't know the answer, phone a friend. So they decide, hey, yeah, we want to phone a friend. And they say, well, the friend that we're going to be calling is somebody in the NFL. It could be anybody, any player, any coach, anything. It's somebody in the NFL or that was in the NFL. And guess who was the special guest?
I don't know, bro.
I mean, listen, it's only fitting. Bill Belichick was the phone a friend. And when Bill Belichick showed up on that screen,
For Luke Kuechly?
Well, remember they were asking a question. The question that was asked by this guy by Patrick, it was who was the oldest wide receiver to catch a touchdown in the Super Bowl. They didn't know the answer, so they said, "Can we call a friend?"
Oh, so they called Bill Belichick. Gotcha.
Well, they didn't know they were calling Bill Belichick because he just showed up on the screen. This is our friend on the Pat McAfee. So they're cold. Pat McAfee's cold. They know how to generate controversy, how to ruffle some feathers. It was funny because you could see it in their face that they.
What was the answer though?
It's Jerry Rice. Jerry Rice at 40 years old.
I figured it was Jerry Rice.
Jerry Rice at 40, no? Yes, with the Raiders. Yeah, so he was the oldest to catch a Super Bowl. Yeah. So it was funny. The clip was interesting. They knew the guys there. They were chuckling. They were like, damn, they caught us in the middle of this mess. And they had to put there. And Pat McAfee, as he always does, man, he was very he was funny. He was like, hey, coach, maybe next year you could be a part of this if they allow you to or not, So
because it was doing the Hall of Fame, like
it was a Hall of Fame thing. So it was pretty funny. But is Luke Kuechly a first ballot Hall of Fame? Is this his first one?
I believe he is.
Wow.
Yes. Yeah. Wow. I think it's more. I think it's more along the lines of what he could have been. Like, you know what I'm saying? I mean, the guy was on track to literally be the one, if not the best linebacker. And I know the Ray Lewis is out there, but he was on track to be damn serious. He was serious, man.
Yeah.
But again, the concussions and all that, they cut his career short. Just like, unfortunately, just like Andrew Luck. That was another guy who was poised to be just one of the greats.
It could have been, yes. I mean, but I think Andrew Luck's career was a little bit shorter, wasn't it? If I'm not mistaken.
I think it was like 6 years or something like that. But he made his money. He'd be all right.
Nah, he's okay. I think he's a head coach of Stanford or something. He's like a coach in Stanford or something like that. So I think he's fine.
Nice. But yeah, man, this is an amazing draft class. Congratulations to all the men who got inducted to the Hall of Fame. I know this is a proud moment for them, for their family, for their kids, for their wives. This is amazing, man. So congratulations to them. It's truly deserved. Truly.
100%. Listen, I love watching the videos of them getting the call, or not the call, but the way the Hall of Fame does it is they have somebody that's already inducted come knock on their door and welcome them in. And let me tell you, I've been able to see two out of the 5 videos, and I will tell you one of the most exciting one was for me was Roger Craig, man. Jerry Rice, if I'm not mistaken, was the one that came knocking on his door.
Okay,
and you could see the excitement on this man's face of waiting almost 30 plus 40 years to get inducted into the Hall of Fame, and you could see the excitement in his face. I will say this. I mean, listen, Luke Kuechly, I'm sure he's probably a reserved individual, very, very, very esteemed, smart man. But just wasn't a lot of emotion from Luke Kuechly.
Yeah.
If I could be honest, Julius Peppers was the one that was the one that kind of met him, because it looks like they were at his house and Pep was in the basement and he came down the steps. Felt a little awkward, like watching the video. It didn't seem so emotional, or wasn't so entertaining. But hey,
some players are just different, you know. But
I guess, man. But again, seeing the emotion from Craig of somebody that, again, has probably been waiting for this for 30 plus years, you can see how it meant the world for him. And I'm sure to the rest of them as well. So, yeah, definitely interesting.
All right. Listen, I think we arrived to the moment we've all been waiting for.
What is this? What are we talking about? What's this show about? Like,
I don't even know.
Oh, a game. There's actually a game. There's actually a game that's going to be played here.
Guys, listen, man. I'm pretty sure you guys have listened to tons and tons of podcasts between these 2 weeks. I mean, there's nothing that I can say that's going to blow your mind. I'm not going to change your opinion.
There's no stat. There's nothing.
There's no stat that you haven't heard. Listen, bottom line, the Seahawks win. I just don't know by how many. Is it 10? Is it 14? Is it 20? I think the Seahawks come in here and mop their ass. Listen, this is a team who's battle tested from not only from within their own division, the Rams, who were supposed to be the best team in the NFC, going to the Super Bowl. They have Matthew Stafford as the MVP. They beat them. San Francisco 49ers injured and battered, but they were crawling. They were fighting. They beat them. They smoked them. They stopped the best offensive player in the league in CMC. This defense is different. This offense ran by Kubiak, and the offense ran by Kubiak, and the defense ran by McDonald. It's just different. The linebackers, bro, they I read a stat. So I'm gonna give you a few stats before So, bro, they have the Seattle Seahawks. They blitz the fifth lowest in the league. But they still generate the fourth most pressure in the league. Come on, man.
Listen, man. There's no big name. There's no big name on that.
Big name. They just do it. I mean, it's DeMarcus Lawrence, but they just get to work. You know what I'm saying?
But again, it's not the Myles Garrett's, the Michael Parsons. There's not that one man show. This is a collective men, a group of men that are just dominating and just getting after the quarterback.
Dominating one-on-one. They're just getting after it. Listen, another stat. Again, these stats, I'm pretty sure you've heard them all. Drake made 5 sacks, 15 sacks in 3 playoff games. That's 5 sacks a game. Come on, man. How are they going to score the ball? Man. Come on, man. How are they going to run the ball? Seattle's got the number one defense in the game. I know that's top. It's like number 3. They're off. Their defense is nasty. The defense line, they're just gonna smoke these guys. Seattle by 1 million. That's it. Seattle by 1 million.
Listen, again, I remember you talked to me about this and asked me if I've been watching and hearing. I personally haven't really been hearing much about this game. Again, I haven't. Again, maybe I'm watching the wrong people or not watching the right videos.
That's what I'm saying. There's no excitement.
I haven't seen much of like the talk, but when I do hear the talk of this game, it's very heavily favored Seahawks. I think most analysts, and
that's what scares me real quick. That's what scares me. Like everybody in the world is saying Seahawks.
Listen, ESPN analysts show that it's 82% favored that Seattle will win this game. Again,
this is when Vegas comes in and mops you up, bro, by getting all that Seattle money. This is what happens, man.
Hey. Listen. You mentioned the Seattle defense, which is again kudos to them. That is, there's nothing that you said that I could argue with you on that. But I will add to this that I think that the New England defense has been underrated in this playoff runs. They have been playing solid football on that side of the ball.
They've been playing bottom feeders. They played bottom feeders the entire year.
Jose. What's the thing, bro? You could only play who's in front of you. You can't.
They're frauds.
They may be frauds, and they may end up losing because, again, I do believe I'm not leaning towards New England, but I'm just looking at it from the aspect of yes, I think Seattle might win, but again, it's any given Sunday. It's one game,
That's facts. That's facts. That's
and
100%.
which team is gonna come and show up and play their game? And yes, heavy favorite that Seattle's gonna win this game. But again, Drake May, he's not the most again. Again, he's not being talked about a lot, and I think it's because Drake May is not like this flashy guy. He's not the again in the sense of like the Caleb Williams. He's with these crazy immaculate throws and these plays, but the guy just plays solid football. The guy protects the ball. He gets the ball where he needs to get to, and somehow, some way, when he needs to make a play happen, he makes a play happen. Now, is he going to be able to do it up against his defense? I don't think so. And I don't think is Drake May. Would you consider Drake May one of these mobile quarterbacks, or is he more stand in the pocket type guy? What is your obsession?
He can do both. He can do both. He can do both.
He can do both.
Yeah, he can do both. He's athletic enough to get you. Yeah, I mean, listen, in the playoffs alone, I think he went for 70 against the Chargers, 60 against against the Bills. Against the Bills. No, not
okay.
Yeah, no. Who the hell beat who they beat in the second round? Chargers. Oh my God, I'm losing track.
Didn't they beat the Bills? No, they didn't beat the Bills.
The Bills. Anyways, but yeah, he can definitely run. He can definitely get out there and run.
Okay.
The only issue with that is like I said, Seattle doesn't blitz at all. They won't blitz, and so they have all those linebackers just waiting for you, and they have their entire secondary who's playing lights out. Now, I know there's safety, the rookie safety, and Umanura or something like that. I know he has an ankle issue, so watch out for that. But I know he has an ankle issue. But I think that side of the ball is so good that I'm not saying they won't miss him, but it won't be such a huge blow like if you lost a Gonzalez for the Patriots. It won't be that big of a blow.
Gotcha.
But yeah, they're gonna spy him. They have the linebackers to do that. This defense is fast. That's why I just don't know where this Patriots offense is gonna come from. Like unless Stevenson finds room on the ground, I don't see how they move the ball, bro. I don't see it, bro. Like the wide receivers are no one that like they're Booty, like Diggs. Come on, man. You ain't scaring nobody with that. Shit. You ain't scaring nobody with that shit.
Listen, man, I think you've created a good argument. Nothing that I think anybody can really argue. I mean, listen, I'm in the New England country, right? I'm in the midst of all this.
Like, how is that? How's the energy?
I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm a little disappointed.
Because they know they ain't got no shot.
But regardless, I will tell you this, bro. Listen, and I'm not trying to bring up my Bears every damn time because I am a Bears.
Though.
Yeah, but I can only go off my experience. I will tell you this: if the Chicago Bears were in the Super Bowl, that city would be elated. And I think also maybe could it also be that these people in New England. The New England's are too spoiled, and they're oh, we've been through this, bro. This is not. We've been through this. I mean, because honestly, it's been it's been. When was the last time they won the Super Bowl? They've been in the Super Bowl. I mean, it had to be maybe 6 years ago, 5-6 years ago.
Yeah, something like that. We're talking about under a decade, man, under 10 years.
Oh, exactly. So it's not like a whole generation had grew up like me and you were like
right.
Shit.
It's the same people. It's the same people.
Yeah, listen, I'm 40. The Bears won in '85, so my lifetime, as I was an infant, is when they won the Super Bowl, and since then I haven't sniffed. I mean, they won the Super Bowl in 2006, but nevertheless, we haven't won anything. So it could be that they're spoiled and they're just like, we've been through this. This is nothing for us, but. I know I asked this on the last episode, and I just gotta bring it up, man. Why? What? Like, how, man? This is messed up, man. Like, give somebody else a chance, bro.
Listen, man.
Like,
it comes down. It comes down to a system, and and like you said, I mean, going back to that, it comes down to system because I don't think Drake May in this particular situation, it's system. Drake May is not a world beater. I mean, but then again, he is in the Super Bowl.
He's in the Super Bowl, right?
He's in the Super Bowl, but I mean, and we'll see if he's a world beater or not. But no, I don't think Drake May scares anyone. The offensive line is not great. Like I mentioned earlier, 15 sacks in 3 games. The running game is mediocre. It's Josh Daniels and Mike Vrabel steering the ship. and they know exactly the buttons to press. They got veterans on that team mixed with some young stars. Like they drafted well. They did it from within. Besides a few
They had a
pieces,
great they had a good
free agency. They
free
had great.
agency. They
They had
killed
great
the
free
free agency.
agency. Yeah, so it's like you put all that together, and then you bring in a great coach like Vrabel. Damn, it can turn around real quick, man. It can turn around real quick. So, I mean, I guess kudos to them. Sorry, fuckers, but whatever.
Man, bump them. But anyways, so I think what we're saying here is we're gonna
I'm not saying the Patriots are gonna lose because I'm a Dolphins fan. No, but like looking at the game, I just don't see it, man. I just don't.
Listen. I don't think we're hating or we're the haters because I think we're in the minority with the majority. And I agree with you. I think we're consensus here that Seattle is going to win this game. Now, I know that we can't just put a bet on the game because you're not going to win any money. So I think here we're going to talk about, if correct me if I'm wrong here, we want to get into some of these prop bets that we could boost it up, right? So you have any
what?
No, I was gonna say, you got any bets? You have any props that you want to start off with?
Sure. So we're obviously going. I'm going Seattle by 1 million. I know my boy right here is more conservative. So what's your official play? Is it minus the 4.5 or is it money line? What's the official play here?
Listen, I think if we're gonna win some money, I think we got to boost that up. I think a touchdown.
What's your official? So 6.5, 7.
I give it a 6.5. I say Seattle by 6.5.
I think you got to push it even higher, but whatever. I think you got to push it even higher, but we'll see. All right. So speaking of props, this is where we're gonna combine. Obviously, the Seattle win. Listen, you can go Seattle minus 1 million. You can go Seattle minus 6.5, like my boy Rick said, or you can go 4.5. Any way you choose to put it, just make sure you put some of these prop bets. They're not all gonna hit. They're not all great. I think they're all great. All of mine are great. I don't know if they're all gonna hit though. You know how this world goes. But Rick, start off with so we're gonna go tit for tat. You give him one, I give him one. You give him one, I give him one. So you start with yours. I got to run to the bathroom. You talk to the boys about yours.
All right. So I really think one of the prop bets that I would really like and I'm probably going to go for is I think there's going to be a lot of jitters early on. I think these teams are going to be trying to figure things out. I think, again, a lot of these guys are young men. They haven't been in this position. I don't think outside of Vrabel and McDaniels have been in this position before, but I think teams are young. So I really think that my first prop bet is, in my opinion, is I'm going to go with the first score is actually going to be a field goal. I'm going to say the first score again. That's going to be my beginning phase. I'm going to go with first score being a field goal. And again, the reason I'm going that route is I think both teams they may go in and out early. They're filling each other out. Maybe the defenses step up and kind of stop each other here, maybe on that first drive, trying to figure things out, seeing who they're going to go. But I think that first score is going to be a field goal. So that's going to be my first prop bet that I would add along with whatever way you're going to sway with, whether you're picking New England or you're picking Seattle to win that game. So yes, I am going to go with field goal, first score of the game, because early jitters are real. If I want to go with my second prop bet, I think the safe narrative is usually teams, as we all know, script their opening drive, and they're very conservative. As I mentioned, it's like a boxing match. They're going to go ahead and feel each other out. So, Jose, as you're coming back from using the restroom, my first prop bet was a first score is going to be a field goal. I think both teams are going to be feeling each other out. I think first score is going to be a field goal. I don't think someone's going to come out there and knock the soft sauce. I think both defenses are going to come out there to play. They're going to be setting the tone early in the game. I don't know if you want to give. I don't know if you want to give them your prop bet, and then I can go with my second one.
Mine's right here. So mine's one of my favorite props on the day on for Sunday is Hunter Henry over his receiving yards at 30. I got it at 38.5 on one of my books. The reason why I like this play is, listen, we all know how great the Seahawks defense is. They can get to the quarterback. They can do that. They're amazing. But every team gets scored on. One of their weaknesses, they're ranked 20th against the tight end. I think this where Hunter Henry will be able to find some holes in their zone, find a way again, and Drake May is gonna have to do some quick passes. I think he'll get enough touches. I think his reception prop is about 4.5. I like that as well. But I like the 38.5 over receiving yards a little better because it can just take 2 catches and you're already there. Like I said, Drake May is gonna have to get that ball out quick against that zone. I think Hunter Henry here has a good shot against the 20th ranked defense versus the tight end. I think I really like that play.
Good prop bet. My second prop bet is going to be first TD score is going to be through a running back. I think both teams are going to come out scripted. They're going to be driving conservatively. I think it's going to be run game heavy, and give me Kenneth Walker to score the first touchdown.
First TD. Oh, that's a nice one. What did do you have the odds on that?
I don't have the odds on it, but I think it's a plus. It's got to be. I can look it up, but I'm pretty sure it's.
Jump on your bug. I think it's like first TD. That's probably about 850, man. That's like probably plus 750.
Yeah, I think so. I especially running back first TD. But yeah, while you're going, I'm
gonna give you my second prop here. My second prop here on the day is Drake May on passing under his passing yards of 245.5. Again, that's what I have on my books. I'm not sure what you guys have, but I would definitely take the under on Drake May's passing. Why? This defense is ferocious. They get after the quarterback. They play amazing defense. I don't see there's not going to be enough time for Drake May to find those deep passes to Booty, to Diggs and the other receivers. There's just simply not going to be any time for him to do that. It's going to be a lot of dink and dunks. I think the only way, I forgot to mention this in my game breakdown. The only way the New England Patriots have a shot in this game, they have to bring the game to a slow crawl. They have to just grind it. Be what Mike Vrabel wants to do. And if you can get that, and you get that going, and you see Sam, and you make Sam Darnold see some ghosts out there, like he said before, this is the only way. But it's not going to be with Drake May slinging the ball left and right. It's definitely not.
Yeah.
So I would take the under on Drake May's passing yards of 245.5.
Interesting take. Listen, I agree with you. I think, remember, Sam Darnold has been prone to throw interceptions. So if that defense could rattle him up, get him to throw that ball, anything's possible. But to answer your question, Kenneth Walker, first touchdown. I mean, it's only giving me 370 plus 370.
Okay.
First,
I know Jig was up there. Checking Jig, I think it's like 1,200 or something.
Well, no, AG Barner is 12 plus 1,200. Stephon Diggs.
I like that. Listen, that's another sneaky prop I'm gonna give to you guys.
AJ Barner first touchdown or anytime.
I'm thinking anytime. I'm thinking AJ Barner anytime. And why am I thinking that? All right, fuck it. You want me to just go? I mean, I know.
Yeah, man. Listen, we're having a conversation.
You know why I like AJ Barner's anytime touchdown? One, he's their number one tight end, and the guy can ball. Two, he's their tush push guy.
Tush push guy.
Listen, he's their tush push guy. He's done it multiple times throughout the season. When they get down to the one, they run the tush push, or they can 4th and 1. They run the tush push. So that is an amazing prop to me. He can not only catch it through the air, he can tush push from the one. So AJ Barner, anytime touchdown. Put that. Take that to the bank, bro. Take that.
You guys got that. Anytime touchdown, AJ Barner right now. FanDuel's playing plus 240 right now.
Yeah, I like that. I like that. You parlay with the Seattle win. Ooh,
you got a nice ticket.
Nice money on that. It's a nice little ticket.
Listen, man, I'm gonna go a little off the cuff here. I like this prop. Both Drake May and Sam Darnold to each record a 15-yard passing each quarter. So each quarter they have to go over 15 yards.
Holy smoly.
Holy guacamole.
The longest play has to be 15 yards.
No. They just need to record 15 yards a quarter, passing yards.
Bro, that's like What you talking about? That's easy.
Plus a 15 plus passing yards each quarter. It sounds easy. I mean, I think they're paying. Let me look it up here. I think they were playing.
I think you're reading that wrong. You got to be reading that wrong.
Okay, tell me. I mean, maybe my English no good. Says both Drake May and Sam Darnold each record 15 plus passing yards each quarter. That's the prop.
That's crazy ass prop to me. What does that pay?
Let's see here. I was looking
15 yards. Sam Darnold will get 15 yards in every
quarter. Each quarter. I gotta find it.
Bro, each
go on with yours. Go on with yours. I'm gonna try. See if you have another one. I'm gonna try.
All right. So my next prop, I gave you guys. Listen. Obviously, I think Seattle's gonna win this game. So these props are gonna be against the Patriots because that's the game script that I got in my mind. I think these boys are gonna get whooped. So that's what leads to my props, right? So I got Drake May under 38 and a half yards rushing. Again, why? This team doesn't blitz. The only time quarterbacks get out of the pocket and get yardage from out of the pocket running is when you're playing man. I'm gonna say the only time, but when you're playing man or when you blitz, because when you play man, someone has to account for the quarterback is not accounted for. Someone has to account for the running back. Someone has to account for the tight end, the receivers, everything else. Now, when you're playing, when you blitz, again, someone's got to be accounted for the quarterback, and they're usually not. Because if you don't get to the quarterback, it spells trouble, especially for a guy like May who can run. With all that being said, these guys don't blitz. They're going to spy him all day under 38 and a half yards for Drake May on the ground. Book it.
I mean, there's a couple of these.
Like that one right there.
Jeez, I gotta find it. I do see both Sam Darnold and Drake May to each complete 25 plus passes, which I don't think that's
gonna be hard.
That means
it's gonna be a shootout.
It's a plus 2,000, so I think that one's off.
Yeah,
I can't find it. I know I seen it, and I was like, man, that one looks like a prop bet that I would definitely would like to go in on. So those were kind of my prop bets. You got anything else that you were? Oh, here it goes. Okay, here it goes. Okay, here it goes. Well, here it goes. I found it. Drake May and Sam Darnold to each record 15 plus passing yards in each quarter. It's not paying much, plus 100. So it could probably be an add-on to something. But yeah, it's playing plus 100.
Yeah, we gotta add that shit, bro. Like, how did they not throw plus 15 for 15 yards?
That's what I was thinking, right?
You not throw for 15 yards.
Quarter.
You're gonna have at least two. Bro, that's crazy, bro. That's automatic. I don't know how that shit's available.
It's available plus 100. So that's what you're already adding. You're already on there.
Yeah, all right. Let me give you guys another prop. By the way, like I said, I love all these props. Now, just because I love them don't mean they're gonna hit. So obviously, take the props that you agree with and you feel most comfortable with. Another prop that I got, I mentioned earlier that Drake May has gotten sacked 15 times in 3 games in the postseason. Right? What do you think that ferocious Seattle defense is gonna do? They're gonna get some sacks, and I expect Mr. Byron Murphy II to record a sack at plus 120. So you're not getting crazy odds, but the Vegas lets you know that, hey, he's capable of getting a sack. So I like Byron Murphy II to record a sack in this game. Another one of my props that I like the under on the total score, 45.5. I think this game ends up somewhere 24-17, 24-16 Seattle. I mean, realistically, I know I said Seattle by 1 million, but that's my realistic take. That's my actual final prediction, 24-16 Seattle. So that's what? That's 24-16. That's 8 points. So it's only 8 points. So that my final prediction is 8 points. It's gonna be one of those slow grinds. So I think Byron Murphy gets to him, and also the under 45.5. I just want some rapid fire ones. I like Kenneth Walker on the ground for 60 plus yards rushing. I like Hunter Henry again for 3+ receptions. I like Njigba, Walker, and Hunter Henry all to record a touchdown. Now, will they all will they all record a touchdown? I'm not sure, but pick your best your best two, your best one. My favorite one of all of them is Hunter Henry. Again, he's going against the 20th ranked defense against the tight end in Seattle. I like Hunter Henry here to score a quick touchdown from the 5-yard line. Quick little dump off. Drake May.
So Hunter Henry anytime touchdown.
Yeah, I like Hunter Henry for anytime touchdown here.
Okay, I like that.
So let's touch on some fun ones here, right? Because even Crystal was like, "Oh man, I want to do like some fun ones, right?" So the national anthem, over under Charlie Poof. I'm not sure if you're familiar with that guy.
No poof.
So
no
under 119.5 seconds. That's like 2 minutes. I think that's a minute something. I don't know, but
I wouldn't be able to tell you, and I don't want to lie to you because I wouldn't even know which one you would go. I mean, the one that I was looking at is the coin toss. You go heads.
Right, well, that was you beat me. You beat me to it. So all right. So we don't know about the over under on the song, right? We don't know.
I couldn't be able to tell you. Like I wouldn't have a clue.
Yeah, I think the consensus I've been hearing a lot. I think it's on the under. I think the consensus is on the under. So we'll see there. Gatorade color. Well, what do you think is the most? The one that I have here. What do you think? What do you think?
What I think is the most one is it orange?
I'm saying, lime? What would you pick? What would you pick? What would you pick? Purple,
lime.
Red,
lime.
You go with lime. I heard a very interesting response to this question. Right, they were saying the Patriots are going to be wearing white, right? So let's just say the Patriots win the Super Bowl. They're not going to have a red, a blue, something that's going to stain the jerseys. Now, what do you think about that? Is that some far-fetched shit? Like,
listen, man, I think they're going through the weeds. I think they're just trying to figure out a conversation to have here because
that's what I'm saying too.
To think about what color they're going to throw the Gatorade at.
But you don't think it makes sense, like, because remember those jerseys have to go to the Hall of Fame. They got to go to Canton. Not have fun. They got to go to Canton.
Well, if you're gonna cause if that's your argument, then yes, I can see where you're going because you don't want to just pour red on white. It's gonna stain the crap out of it. So yeah, again, that's why I'm kind of leaning more towards the light colors. Light colorish. I mean, listen, man, who knows? But what is your take?
I'm gonna go with blue. I'm gonna go with blue here.
Blue Gatorade.
I'm gonna go with the color blue. It's plus 260. So that's gonna be. I'm gonna go blue. I'm sure Crystal, my wife, and the kids are gonna have a different opinion. But I'm gonna go blue.
Cool.
You know what I mean?
So I think me?
No.
Oh, so I think we've wrapped up. We've gone through these props. You good with the props? Anything else here?
I got some more.
Oh, you got more? Okay, yeah. Hey, Jose's got some more.
I got the coin toss. What do you got on the coin toss?
I'm gonna go with give me heads.
You're gonna go heads? All right, I'm gonna go heads. Everybody says tails never fails, but I always go with heads, man.
That sounds pretty catchy. Hey, tails never fails.
Yeah, I would go with heads. Another prop that I like in this game: a defensive touchdown, a defense or special team touchdowns from the Seattle Seahawks. I think Rashid Shaheed, if he can get loose, he can probably create some damage. The defense, maybe a pick six, maybe something like that. Maybe a forced fumble on Drake May. Who knows? But those are I like that one. So those are my top props of the night. Quick recap here for you guys who just want a quick recap. Hunter Henry over 38.5 yards. Drake May under 245.5 passing. Drake May under 38.5 rushing. Byron Murphy to record a sack. The game to go under 45.5. I also like Seahawks. Plus, I said it plus 8 earlier, so plus 8. Take them plus 8.
I'm gonna go Seattle minus. Okay, sorry. Go ahead.
I'm sorry, Seattle minus 8. Minus 8. So
minus 8.
Bro, you can even go to minus 9.5 if you feeling frisky. It's up to you. It's your money, but these are our opinions. So that's that. And we got Walker plus 60 plus rushing yards. Hunter Henry 3+ rushing yards. My anytime touchdowns, Kenneth Walker and Jigba. Hunter Henry. My favorite one is Hunter Henry.
That's the one that I like. There we go. You guys have it. That's it. That's the play. That's the pick. Put in your ticket and see what we come out with at the end.
Comment down below what you tail, what you faded, what you didn't like, what you hated. You know, you want to be a hater, man. Let me know. I'm gonna go back and forth.
We like the haters. Bring the haters. Bring the hater along.
Bring the haters. Bring the haters. Bring the haters.
Bring the haters. Bring the haters.
All right, guys. So I think that wraps it up for our sports ties, our sports section of the show. I don't know what you would call it. My man right here is gonna debut. No, we hit a little bit last year.
Listen, we're gonna give you guys a story, but I'm gonna let Jose introduce the segment here,
so
and we're just gonna.
So basically, what we're doing here, listen, we got the Super Bowl out the way. We gave you everything that we need to talk about the Super Bowl. Again, I'm pretty sure we bored you guys. I don't know. You heard it. You heard it here. You heard it there. You heard it everywhere. But nonetheless, so new segment here, ran by my boy Rick. It's called Meanwhile in the Real World. Guys, we all know we play fantasy football. This is just a game at the end of the day, a sport that we all truly love. But there are things that's happening in the real world. Talk to him, Rick.
Well, listen, man, this is not a very serious story. I wanted to leave this episode with a very funny.
Yeah, we got a little serious last week with it.
Yeah, we got pretty serious. And hey, like you said, serious stuff going on around the world. But I wanted to bring a very funny story to the table. I started cracking up once I started reading the article, and I hope you guys like it. I hope it brings some joy into your evening. So today's topic, or today's article that we're going to read about, or storyline from the news, is raccoon gets drunk as a skunk in a booze store and sleeps off a hangover in the toilet.
What?
Officials say the raccoon was taken into custody and allowed to sleep for a few hours before being released into the wild.
A raccoon? Or someone dressed like a raccoon?
No, a raccoon. Released into the wild, presumably with a headache. Story says here, on Friday night, the animal broke into a liquor store in Virginia and began helping himself to the stock. The following morning, an officer was asked to investigate reports of a break-in because there was bottles broken everywhere and wasn't prepared for what was going to happen next. She was greeted by a soaked aisle that reeked of booze and was littered with smashed bottles. Spirits were tipped, and that just wasn't the raccoon. Officer Martin inquiries says took her to the bathroom where she discovered a raccoon sleeping it off in between toilets in a bin. They got the picture of the raccoon sleeping in between the toilets.
Nah,
the Susan suspect.
No shot.
No shot? You don't think it's real? You don't think it's real?
They got a picture.
They got the ring. Listen, they even give it. The suspect was rambling, described as a very intoxicated by Hanover County Animal Protection and Shelter. A Facebook statement said Officer Martin safely secured our masked bandit and transported him back to the shelter to sober up before questioning. After a few hours of sleeping and zero signs of injury, other than maybe a hangover and poor life choices, he was safely released back into the wild. Hopefully he learned his lesson that breaking and entering is not the answer.
Oh my
What God. A life. You get to break and enter a liquor store, get drunk like a skunk, and you get to walk away for free. Talk to me, man. What do you guys think of this story, man? Is it a crazy story? Do you think it's real?
I don't even know what to say. That's like, bro, I got drunk as a skunk, huh?
Did you say, are you Googling it? Are you Googling the story?
Yeah, for sure. I got you.
It's real.
Nah,
it's real.
This ain't real, bro. This ain't real, bro.
This ain't real. You see the photo? You see the skunk laying there in the bathroom? He's knocked out.
I see it.
He's knocked out. Listen, man. It's again. I just wanted to bring some humor as we wrap up our episode. I know there's not much we're gonna talk about this. It's funny. Again, we just want you guys to enjoy our episode, enjoy the time we spent together. I hope this episode you found something good out of it.
Bro, hold on. Don't you got another one?
I mean, yeah, we want to talk about the other one. Here goes another story. Let's talk about it if he wants to talk.
Hold on. You checking us out? You taking us out already, man?
Relax. All right, listen, man. Listen, this is probably something. Look at there. He goes, boom.
Holy shit.
Yo, he was out cold, man. He had a fun night.
Oh, that's great. I seen another picture too. He had broken bottles everywhere.
Yeah, he had the broken bottles. He's gonna lay it on there. While Jose's gonna light up that, let me tell you a quick story. of Rams players put a bizarre food item in their socks to keep warm. Does it actually work? So as we all know, a couple weeks ago, the Los Angeles Rams played the Chicago Bears. Below freezing temperatures and blistering winds aren't pleasant for anyone, but they were especially brutal for the LA Rams, who are not accustomed to they're accustomed to the warm and sunny weather. It's no surprise that some of the players turned to unusual and spicy tactics to stay warm during Sunday's frigid overtime playoff game against the Bears in Chicago. The hot trick up their sleeve, what do you think it is? They put cayenne pepper in their socks. Rams nose tackle Poona Ford showed off his yellow and orange tinted socks after the game and ensured that it helped. The unconventional method seemed to give the Rams an extra kick. No pun intended. Geez, look at this guy putting it up there. That's what. Hey, listen, man, it must be fun, right? You can break into a store, break all that stuff, and you still get away. And as a thriller with a 42-yard kick by kicker Harrison moved the science behind it, cayenne pepper does pack a beneficial punch that just wards off modern day. The spicy pepper has been shown to improve circulation in Buffalo, but who cares about that right now? What I'm saying is what it does is it heats up the areas that you put it in. So if you put about a teaspoon in your sock, don't do this if you're having a winter storm, Jim. I don't know if you want to try it.
Or not. What do you think?
I mean, listen, one study found that people who regularly ate, well, this is likely die a permanent. Listen, I don't know if it works. I might try it. You know what? I think I am going to try it. I'm going to get some cayenne pepper. I'm putting some in my socks, and I'm going to go outside, and I'm going to see if it keeps me warm. And I'll let you guys know if it's real or not.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
But listen, man, any other thoughts, Jose, before we let it roll? Anything else you want to talk about?
Nah, baby. I'm good, man. Listen, everybody, please enjoy the Super Bowl. Put a lot of bets in. Definitely tell my picks because I'm going to win a lot of money this weekend. Hopefully. Yeah, man. Enjoy the Super Bowl. It's going to be the last football for a long, long time because it's going to be rough for me because I don't watch no basketball. I don't watch no damn baseball, hockey. I don't watch none of that shit. So enjoy it while it lasts and go Bad Bunny.
Listen, guys, be safe. Enjoy yourselves. Enjoy the game. Enjoy it with your family. Enjoy it with your friends. As Jose said, last game of the year. But guess what? One Leg Loser podcast is not over. We'll be coming back to you guys weekly. We'll come with topics. We'll have conversation. And again, thank you guys for joining us in the 2025 season. We'll be looking forward to you guys throughout the year. And in 2026, it's going to get even better. One Leg Loser podcast, and we out.
Peace.